Hello students, welcome to Affairscloud. My name is Vikas. So friends, we have an application by the name Careers Cloud which you can go and download through the Play Store. And once you have downloaded, you can log in with your Gmail ID. And why I am suggesting you this application, because this is the one-stop solution for all the current affairs. This is the best of the best application and the platform where you can enhance your learning through help. Here you will be provided with multiple courses. Here you will be provided with multiple options of quizzes, and even you will be provided current affairs on daily basis. PDFs and quizzes will be provided to you on daily basis, both in Hindi as well as English. Here you will be provided current affairs with weekly basis and monthly basis also. Here remember, once you have done watching our video, then you can log in through this application, take out the PDF, read that PDF and go through the quizzes. That will enhance your preparation. Same you have to do for weekly and same you have to do for the monthly also. In monthly you will be provided with the top 100 important questions PDF and video also, that will enhance your learning, and it will be a very beneficial and important video for the revision perspective. And not just this friends, apart from this we also provide you banking and economic questions. We provide you state current affairs such as of Uttarakhand, UP, Tripura, Telangana, and many more. Not just this, apart from this, we also provide you topic wise current affairs, and the topics that we are providing you are really important. These topics are such as national affairs, international affairs, important days, sports, defense, science and technology, apps and web portals, obituary. These are the important topics that are being asked in various exams across India. So these are the topics that are must and should be covered and will be beneficial for the preparation of the students. So such friends, I'll highly suggest you to watch our video as they will be very beneficial for you.
Hello everyone. So in this video we will be discussing about important current affairs for 20th of June. The session will be important, so do pay attention till the end, as you will be learning multiple things that will be helping in your preparation. So let's start. First, Vihu Ku Festival. I repeat, Vihu Ku Festival. This showcases the vibrant culture of which state, and this festival is celebrated by which tribe? So these two questions can be asked that are important. So remember, this Vihu Ku festival is celebrated by Tangsa tribe. Now you will be asking, sir, where is this Tangsa tribe? Tangsa tribe is located in the state of Arunachal Pradesh. So it is observed, this Vihu Ku festival is observed in the state of Arunachal Pradesh. It is observed by Tangsa tribe. Right? Tangsa tribe, this is a traditional tribal community that is deeply rooted their agriculture traditions that are mainly living in the Andhra Pradesh. Correct? This Vihu, this is also known as the Paddy Transplantation Festival. Paddy Transplantation Festival. Correct? Mark this. So these are the 3-4 things that you should know regarding this festival. Here you can see Vihu Ku festival. It is celebrated by Tangsa tribe that lives in Arunachal Pradesh, or if the state is asked, that Vihu Ku festival is celebrated where? It is observed in Arunachal Pradesh, and this means Paddy Transplantation Festival, and this marks the beginning of the agriculture season and a cultural exhibition that encloses the spirit of the Tangsa people. Correct? Then remember, this Vihu Ku festival stands as a symbol of the tribe's rich culture tapestry, which reflects their deep connection with the earth, their joyful spirit, and their strong sense of community. Next we are talking about international affairs. Recently, FAO, that is your Food and Agriculture Organization, this is an arm of United Nations only, they released a report, that is Food Outlook Biennial Report on Global Food Markets. This report was released by FAO, correct? And it stated that the global food bill was expected to rise 1.98 trillion in 2023, that is up by 1.5% from 2022. And this amount was raised by or rose by 11% in 2022 while 18% in 2021. That means What is this meaning of this global food bill? That is all the people combined. What is the amount of money that is being spent on daily basis for food, right? So in total, it was 1.98 trillion dollar in 2023, and it has risen, right? We know that food inflation is happening. The price of certain items are getting more and more every month, correct? If we see the case of Pakistan, we will see that there is a huge crisis, and IMF has not bailed out Pakistan yet, and it was decided a few days back that it will take more time. IMF will be taking more time to bail out Pakistan. Not just this, because of this inflation and not bailing out, the condition is very poor in Pakistan, and people are fighting for food grains. People are fighting for the aid that is being provided to them, and not just in few numbers, in a very large number of people gather around the containers or the vehicles which provide these aids. Similarly, this is the reason this report suggested that as the food bill, as the inflation will keep on rising, as the poorer countries will getting more and more poorer, right? So the food bill will increase, right? And if the salary of people are increasing, we are seeing inflation, then definitely the food price will further increase drastically. And there is a lot of people around the world that is not even getting one day of meal properly, correct? Let alone living in a lavish life, living a lifestyle of a rich people. That is a different scenario, but basic necessity of food is also not being provided to people, correct? Apart from this, remember the global output of oil, milk, sugar, they all are expected to increase. For meat, pig, right, the volumes could drastically drop in 2023. While if we talk about the production of aquatic animals is expected to grow in 2023 due to an increase in aquaculture production, correct? Then we will see rice, we will see rise in the rice production also in the near term, as well as wheat production is expected to decline by almost 3% this year. The reason for this is decrease in this wheat production because Ukraine and Russia, they used to export a large chunk of the proportion of the wheat exports in the global market, but now because of the war going on in Ukraine, that export has been halted, due to which we will be seeing a 3% decline in the wheat production globally, correct? So these are some of the details related to wheat, rice, your milk production, aquatic animals production for eating, and everything that you should know, correct? And this report was released by UNFAO. Next, remember SEBI has introduced a 3 months timeline for listed entities to fill KMP's vacancies and issued restrictions of products offered on an OBP by OBPP. What is this OBP stands for? OBP is your online bond platform, and OBPP stands for online bond platform provider, correct? So remember, let's start from the starting. SEBI, right, they have introduced a timeline of 3 months for listed entities to fill up the vacancies of their key managerial personnel such as CEO, CFO, MD, right, full-time director, manager, so that they can ensure the smooth functioning of their listed companies, correct? And this order has been passed by SEBI that in the next 3 months all these entities, all these positions need to be filled, correct? Along with KMPs, the listed companies are also now required to fill vacancies of directors within 3 months. Not just this, SEBI has restricted the online bond providers from offering products other than the listed debt securities on their online bond platform. As per the SEBI's regulation, these online bond platform providers need to register themselves as stockbrokers in the debt segment of the stock exchange, correct? Next is Indian languages program was launched by which company? Remember recently Google launched an Indian language program, and this is to support local news process, local news publishers, right? And this Indian language program was launched by Google under their Google News initiative, that is GNI. And what was the reason for the same? It is to support the local news publishers in India by improving their digital operations and to allow them to reach more number of people or to reach a large audience. Correct? This will include, remember, in order to provide them or in order to provide with the best news, the Indian language programs aims to provide training, technical support, funding to these news publishers that will be in various language. This will include English, Hindi, Telugu, Tamil, Kannada, Malayalam, Gujarati, Marathi, etc. Also, there is a criteria for the same to be in this to support them by Google. They need to have a minimum of 12 months of continuous operation and at least 50 employees, right? So it is your Google that they have launched this Indian languages program that was launched by Google. Here you can see it is your Indian languages program that was launched under Google News initiative, and it is your parent company is Google that launched this. Next, it is your Cochin Shipyards. They have won a contract worth 580 crore rupees for cargo vessels, and to be precise, a total of 8 cargo vessels will be made under this contract. So it is your Udupi Cochin Shipyards Limited, the wholly owned subsidiary of Cochin Shipyard Limited, wins a international order from MS Wilson Ship Owning AS Norway for design and construction of 6 new generalized diesel electric 3800 DWT general cargo vessels for 580 crore rupees with an operation of an additional vessels. So I correct here. These are not 8 for 8 Cochin Shipyard or 8 vessels. It is for 6 new generalized electric diesel vessels, cargo vessels, and not just this 6 cargo vessels will be delivered. Apart from this, operation for an additional 8 cargo vessels has been also placed, right? That means if required, we can procure 8 more cargo vessels from the same. So it is your Cochin Shipyards Limited. They have taken this order for worth 580 crore rupees from Wilson's Ship Owning AS, that is of Norway, and they will be making 6 new cargo vessels from this 580 crore rupees. Correct? Next, which state topped in the National Waters Award 2023? So remember, recently our Vice President Jagdeep Dhankad presented the National Water Awards. They were in New Delhi. They were presented in New Delhi, and the state that has topped in the best state category is your Madhya Pradesh. Correct? I repeat, Vice President Jagdeep Dhankad conferred the 4th edition of the National Water Awards. These awards were presented at Vigyan Bhavan, that is in New Delhi. And remember, Madhya Pradesh here topped the best state category, which was followed by Odisha on 2nd position, and Andhra Pradesh on 3rd position, and Bihar on 4th respectively. Correct? So 2 to 3 ways this question can be asked, that which edition of national awards were held recently? It was the 4th edition. Who presented this National Water Awards? They were presented by Jagdeep Dhankad, the Vice President of India. And where were they held? They were held at Vigyan Bhavan in New Delhi. Correct? And the last question, that which state topped or which state has received the National Water Awards for the best state category? It is your Madhya Pradesh. Next is Gandhi Peace Prize 2021. This Gandhi Peace Prize will be received by whom for 2021? It is your Geeta Press. Geeta Press, it is in Gorakhpur, right? And in Gorakhpur too, it is in UP. This is a publishing house and has received the Gandhi Peace Prize for 2021. And it received this prize for the recognition of work done by the institution in community service, right? In community service. So Gandhi Peace Prize for 2021 was presented to Geeta Press of Gorakhpur, UP, and they received this prize for their community service that they did. This decision taken after the deliberations by jury headed by Prime Minister of India Narendra Modi. Then remember, Gita Press, it is one of the largest publishers of religious texts such as Bhagavad Gita, Ramayana and Upanishads. Gandhi Peace Prize for 2021 was awarded to Sheikh Mujibur Rahman for his contribution towards social, economic and political transportation. Right, that is for Peace Prize for 2020, but we are discussing now 2021. So Gita Press of Gorakhpur, UP has been awarded with this prize. Next, if we talk about Geeta Press, this is one of the largest publishers. They have published 41.7 crore books in more than 14 languages. This includes 16.21 Bhagavad Gita, 16.21 crore Bhagavad Gitas has been published by them so far. Next is awards we are discussing, and we have seen that Geeta Press of Gorakhpur received the Gandhi Peace Prize for 2021. Next is appointment and resignation. Alok Kumar, the Senior Vice President and CEO of NEC Corporation, has been appointed as the Asian Development Bank's high-level advisory group on digital technology. I repeat, Alok Kumar, the Corporate Officer and Senior Vice President, Head of Global Smart City Business, NEP of NEC, has been appointed as the member of the Asian Development Bank's high-level advisory group. That is based on digital technology and development in the Asian countries with effect from 1st of May. Alok Kumar is also the President and Chief Executive Officer of the NEC Corporation India, and now he has been appointed as the member of the Asian Development Bank's high-level advisory group on digital technology for the development in Asian countries. If we talk about Alok Kumar, he has nearly 3 decades of experience in senior leadership role in business transformation. He has also worked in companies that include GE Healthcare, General Electric Capital Corporation and ABN AMRO Bank. Correct? Next. And remember, this high level advisory group committee, it will be a 8-member advisory high group committee. Next is who has been appointed as the chairman and managing director of NFL. I repeat, U. Saravanan was appointed as the chairman and managing director of National Fertilizers Limited. Correct? Important, take a note of it. Moving on, U. Saravanan has been appointed as chairman and managing director of NFL, that is your National Fertilizers Limited. Next is Max Life Insurance. They have picked 2.99% stake in the Capital Small Finance Bank for 49.5 crore rupees. I repeat, Max Life Insurance, they have picked 2.99% stake in the Capital Small Finance Bank for 49.5 crore rupees. Right? Also, Max Life has been allocated 10.5 lakh equity shares of CSFB for 10 rupees each at a premium of 458 rupees per equity share. Next is DRDO and Indian Navy. They have demonstrated the transfer of command and control of Tapas UAV. I repeat, recently DRDO and Indian Navy, they collaborated successfully and demonstrated the transfer of command and control capabilities of Tapas unmanned aerial vehicle, that is your Tapas UAV. As you can see in the picture, this is your Tapas, right? And Tapas took off at 7:35 a.m. from a remote ground station on board Indian naval ship Subhadra, that is 148 kilometers away from the Karwar naval base, that is in Karnataka. This UAV was seamlessly flying around an altitude of 20,000 feet above the mean sea level, and during the 3 hour and 30 minutes flight, INS Subhadra handled the UAV operations for 40 minutes. To control the unmanned aerial vehicle, 1 ground control station and 2 ship data terminals were installed on the INS Subhadra. Right? So this is INS Subhadra, and recently Indian Navy and DRDO, and from Indian Navy it was your INS Subhadra, right? They have recently demonstrated the transfer of command and control capabilities of this Tapas UAV. This Tapas UAV has been developed by which organization? It was developed by DRDO. This is a medium altitude long endurance UAV, that is MALE UAV, that stands for medium altitude long endurance UAV. Correct. This made its first flight at the Aero India 2023 that was held in Bangalore, Karnataka. The range for this Tapas UAV is of more than 18 hours of flight range, and it can operate at an altitude of 28,000 feet. It can carry payloads of up to a maximum of 350 kilograms. Correct. Next. Next is Satria I. This is a communication satellite that was launched by which country? So remember this Satria I. This is a communication satellite of Indonesia. It was launched by SpaceX, right? SpaceX, they deployed a new Indonesian communication satellite that was known Satria I, that is satellite of the Republic of Indonesia, and it was launched into the geosynchronous transfer orbit, that is GTO. Correct. Next is, here you can see SpaceX rocket launched this Satria I. This is the communication satellite of Indonesia. Next is sports. Recently, Indonesia Open 2023 was held, and Chirag Sethi and Swastik Raj Ranik Reddy has won the men's double title in the Indonesian Open 2023. They defeated players from Malaysia, and they have won this Indonesian Open 2023 title. Correct. Important. Remember, Swastik Raj Ranik Reddy, he is the world number 5 player, and they have won this Indonesian Open title. It is important, take a note of it. Right. If we talk about women's single title, so remember, Shen Yufi has won the women's single title by defeating the champion from Spain in the finals. So Shen Yufei, she is from China, and she has won the women single title for this Indonesian Open. And if we talk about men's single title in this Indonesian Open, was won by Victor Axelsen, and this was his third consecutive men's title at Indonesian Open 2023. So if we are talking about men's double from India, Chirag Sethi and Swastik Raj Ranik Reddy won the Indonesian Open men's double title. If we are talking about women's single title, Chen Yufi, and for men's single title, he is Victor Axelsen. Next is Formula 1. Max Verstappen of Red Bull has won the Canadian Grand Prix 2023. As you can see him in the picture, he is Max Verstappen. He drives for Red Bull, and he recently won the Canadian Grand Prix 2023. This was held in Quebec, Canada, in Montreal. Correct. And remember, this marks the Red Bull's 100th win in Formula event since its inception in 2004. Also, this marks the Max Verstappen's 41st Formula 1 win. Correct. On top, in this particular Canadian Grand Prix, Max Verstappen won it on the first position. Second was Fernando Alonso, and Lewis Hamilton was on the third position. Next is your Indian football team defeated Lebanon to win the Intercontinental Cup. I repeat, recently Indians men football team defeated Lebanon in the finals to win the third edition of the Hero Intercontinental Cup that was held at the Kalinga Stadium in Bhubaneswar, Odisha. Correct. And this marks India's first victory against Lebanon. Here, remember, the victory marks India's first trophy since the 2021 South Asian Football Federation Championship, and India defeated Lebanon in the finals to win this Intercontinental Cup. Correct. Player of the tournament, Sandesh Jhingan, has been awarded with prize money of 1,50,000 rupees, and a total of winners for this event will be getting $50,000 and $25,000 for the runner-up. This year in 2023, it was the third edition of the International Cup, and this third edition of International Cup was won by whom? It was won by not International, Intercontinental Cup, and this third edition of the Hero Intercontinental Cup was won by our team India. So now question can also be asked in such a way that Hero Continental Cup is related to which sport? It is related to football. Right? Next is your important days. International Day for the Elimination of Sexual Violence in Conflict 2023 is observed on 19th of June, and it is to basically create awareness across the world to need to put an end to the conflict related to sexual violence. And this year in 2023 it marks the observance of the ninth edition of the official International Day for the Elimination of Sexual Violence in Conflict. First ever edition of this day was observed in the year 2015. Next, when do we observe National Reading Day? National Reading Day is observed on 19th of June, and this day marks the death anniversary of P. N. Panikkar, right, who was fondly known as the father of the library movement in Kerala. So you can see this National Reading Day is observed in the death anniversary of P. N. Panikkar, who was fondly known as the father of the library movement in Kerala. The observance aims to encourage the habit and culture of reading and promote literacy. Correct? So this National Reading Day is observed on 19th of June. Next, Sustainable Gastronomy Day. When do we observe this? On 18th of June, we observe Sustainable Gastronomy Day, and this day creates awareness about the important role of gastronomy towards sustainable development. The day also recognizes the practices involved with the sustainable food consumption, particularly the art of collecting and preparing the food we eat. Correct? So this is your the first ever Sustainable Gastronomy Day. And when was this observed? First time it was in 2017. Right? Next is Autistic Pride Day. We observe the Autistic Pride Day on 18th of June, and it is to create, or it is to basically promote the awareness about understanding of the acceptance of ASD. What is ASD? This is your autism spectrum disorder. This is a complex developmental disorder that affects communication and social interaction. Correct? And the first ever Autistic Pride Day was observed in the year 2005. Next is NHPC. They have signed a memorandum of understanding with KESB for the development of hydroelectric projects. I repeat, NHPC, that is National Hydroelectric Power Corporation, they signed an MOU with Kerala State Electricity Board, and this is to set up a design clinic for vetting of design of KSEB projects by NHPC. Correct? Under this MOU, NHPC will provide consultancy services to Kerala State Electricity Board, right, and to examine and assess the designs of the various KSEB projects. Correct? So these are your important current affairs for the day, friends. Now let's move to the revision part in one-liner format. VOCABS festival. It is observed by Tangsa tribe in Arunachal Pradesh. FAO reported that food import by most vulnerable countries expected to decline, and global food bill to rise to $1.98 trillion in 2023. Then SEBI introduced 3 months timeline for listed entities to fill KMP vacancies and issue the restrictions of products offered on the OBP by OBPP. Google has launched an Indian language program to support the local news publishers. Cochin Shipyard has won the 580 crore rupees order for cargo vessel. Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar presented the National Water Awards 2022 in New Delhi, and Madhya Pradesh has topped in the Best State category. Geeta Press, that is of Gorakhpur in UP, has received the Gandhi Peace Prize for 2021. Alok Kumar, the Senior Vice President and President and CEO of NEC Corporation, has been appointed as the Asian Development Bank's high-level advisory group on digital technology. U. Saravanan has been appointed as the Chairman and Managing Director of NFL. Then Max Life Insurance has picked up 2.99% stake in the Capital Small Finance Bank for 49.5 crore rupees. DRDO and Indian Navy demonstrated the transfer of command and control of Tapas UAV. SpaceX has deployed the Indonesian communication satellite Satria I into orbit, and it is an Indonesian satellite. Then Indonesian Open 2023 was held recently. Chirag Sethi and Swastik Raj Rank-Reddy has won the men's double title. Formula 1 Max Verstappen of Red Bull has won the Canadian Grand Prix. Indian football team has defeated Lebanon to win the Intercontinental Cup. Then International Day for the Elimination of Sexual Violence in Conflict 2023 was observed on 19th of June. National Reading Day on 19th of June, Sustainable Gastronomy Day on 18th of June, and Autistic Pride Day on 18th of June. And the last is NHPC. They signed an MOU with KSEB for the development of various hydroelectric projects. So these were your important days for the current affairs, friend. Important current affairs for the day, friends. Now let's move to the revision part. World Crocodile Day. We observe this day on 17th of June. Next is Arundhati Roy. She has been awarded with the European Essay Prize 2023. And this award is the 45th edition and it was presented by Charles Valiant Foundation. Next, China has achieved a new record by launching 41 satellites into the space under a single mission using Long March 2D rocket. Next, Footwear Industry to comply with the quality control orders from 1st of July 2023. Next, Jetwings Airways. It is the Northeast first airline to get approval for the flight operations. Global Wind Day is observed on 15th of June, and which state has topped in the production for wind energy in India? It is your Rajasthan that has topped this index, followed by Gujarat on second position and Tamil Nadu on third position. So these were your revision part, friends. Now let's move to the homework section. Which state recently withdraw its general consent for the CBI investigations? Which state UT celebrates the Raja festival to worship the Mother Earth? Which country's central bank governor has been honored with the Governor of the Year award? So these are your three important questions, friends. I hope you have understood the assignment. All you have to do now is like the video and comment below and let us know what are your views for the same. If you find the session to be interesting and informative, then do hit the like button, as that will motivate me to make better content for you on the daily basis. So that's all for the day. Thank you and have a nice day.
That's all for the day, friends. I hope you enjoyed the session, and you can follow us on the YouTube channel, as well as apart from YouTube channel, you can go and follow us at Affairscloud Telegram channel. And if you have any queries related to the content or the courses offered to you or the payment which you did on the application, you can contact us on the number provided, that is 7677333862. Apart from this, friends, you can follow us on the Facebook as well as on Instagram handle, that is Affairscloud_official. In the end, friends, if you use a code that is Vikas10, you will be getting an additional extra 10% discount by using this code Vikas10. Also, if you have any problem regarding the course purchase, any problem regarding to our application, you can contact us on the mobile number, that is 9677333862. And if you want to mail us, you can also mail us on support@affairscloud.com, and I assure you that our representative from us will be contacting you soon and resolving your issue.